For over 20 years, the Ingenuity project has provided an accelerated math, science, and research program to middle school and high school students across Baltimore City. Alumni of the program become the city's leaders in science, technology, engineering, and math. Ingenuity provides college credit classes in math, science, and beyond. There are off-campus research opportunities with world-renowned universities and research institutions.
Our students have access to so many hands-on opportunities that's very attractive to different schools, that they're taking advantage of the avenues for research, they're taking advantage of the avenues for leadership and personal growth, and they're involved in the poly community.
So I am working with Dr. Lou Pham at the Johns Hopkins Medicine Bayview Center in the Sleep Laboratory, and the work that I'm doing there is that I programmed a tool using RStudio to use heart rate from patients in Puno, Peru in order to predict when and what type of sleep apnea that they have. And I've also used this data to also see the differences of the heart rate within each type of apnea as well.
I work with Dr. Christina Nielsen at the Zambel Krieger Mind and Brain Institute, and I study visual perception, specifically form and motion as it applies to ferrets and then later to humans.
I work in sports analytics, primarily with the AFC North division of the NFL and the cities that these teams are housed in.
I work with Dr. Garcias at the Chemical Engineering Department, and I'm creating these extremely small micro robots that can encapsulate single cells, and hopefully they can be used in surgery with actual human patients.
Our students are intellectually curious. They want to find answers to things and solutions to new problems, and they're willing to go after those strongly, aggressively. A lot of times our students are very attractive also because they're taking the most rigorous classes offered here at Poly. They're not afraid of challenge, they're not afraid of maybe pushing the limits of their comfort zone, and they're willing to really take some risks academically, which might mean that they struggle with things for the first time, but they have a lot of support in doing that, and it's a nice, safe place to explore those intellectual interests and push their limits.
Every year we have at least one student who has a perfect score in SAT Math, but many years we have 2 and 3 and 5. So if you count the number of students who have a perfect score in Math, you will be able to have a whole class in Johns Hopkins, for example.
I am Ingenuity.
I am Ingenuity.
We are Ingenuity.